Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on the adventure map. So we're still not quite in Minecraft, and you can see this is a picture from World Painter, but we're not actually in World Painter anymore. Now I did do a video about this and something's going wrong in rendering. Every time I seem to render it, it gets to about 30% and Sony Vegas crashes. Don't know why, don't know what's causing it. I've tried a few things apart from reinstalling, but it keeps crashing and it's really annoying me. But other videos are rendering, so I think maybe there's something wrong with one of the files that are recorded. So we're just going to skip ahead. Yeah, it's been a couple of days. We need to skip on. We need to move on and get this sort of planned out and get the idea going. So this is what I've come up with the map so far. It's still a very rough shape at the moment. When we start doing the terrain, it's going to start taking shape a lot more. Down here we have Cinnabar Island. Cinnabar Island is going to be orc orientated, and I think at the end of this video I might show this off actually in Minecraft, because I've rendered out just this small island. We've got the volcano, we've got really nice terrain I think, and this is really big. If you have far render distance and you stood sort of about here in the middle, you cannot see the water edge. So this island is quite big. But anyway, let's move on and let's start planning out some of the ideas we definitely have, and I'll leave a few spots open to suggestions, and you can put those suggestions either in the comments on this YouTube video or on the dakrcraft forum. That I will set up a page before I upload this video as well, so we can start getting all our ideas collected in one area and sort of get things going. But let's see, so we've already got the orc over here, so we want to get a nice big size. I'm sure I can normally just scroll and the size gets bigger. Yeah. Do you want to change the opacity? Maybe. No. So yeah, we've got this orc island there. Next, we want to have a grey colour for the Dwarven City. So the Dwarven, we definitely know it's going to be up here. It's going to be a Dwemer style Dwarven from Skyrim, that kind of structures. There's going to be a lot of outside buildings, and then obviously the main Dwarven halls, and that's going to be roughly here. We're going to have a sort of curving round here of the mountains and coming round, and you're going to have Mount Moon and stuff. Then we're going to have a blue for Cerulean City. So Cerulean City is going to be over in this direction. I've brought this little peak out here to where Bill's lighthouse is going to be, so we want it somewhat close by, so we're about there-ish, which is a huge gap here in between Fuchsia City and Cerulean City, which are the two ones that you actually want to get to. So we're going to have Mount Moon. There's going to be a lot to do in Mount Moon in the adventure map, otherwise it's just going to be pointless just walking for hours to get to here. It's actually not going to take hours, but you get my point. So we've got that, and the other one that we definitely know for certain is going to be what's it called? What's the I've got the name of it now. Vermilion City. That is going to be our steampunk city. So I am going to have a colour code when I put this on the forum, so everybody knows. So far, grey, dwarven, blue, high elven, yellow, steampunk, and red is orc. So they're for definite what we're going to be having, and we're also going to be having smaller towns and, what would be the word to describe it? Points of interest. Small points of interest, words like a cave or a river, forest, another town, a house, stuff like that. So they're all going to be dotted around, and they're going to be to do with sort of quest type idea things. So basically, to unlock the gym, you're going to have to go and do one of them things. So for example, for Vermilion City, to unlock the gym, you're going to have to go to Maiden's Peak, which is going to be over here, and do something there, and then you can go back and that'll let you in. But that's way down the line that we have to think about that, but I'm just putting that out there now to show you guys that I'm already thinking of that kind of stuff. Right, so ones that we're not too sure about, and I'm going to use white for this, are all the other places. So we're going to have one down here on this peak, and that's going to be Fuchsia City. And I'm not too sure yet what to do about that. So we've got Fuchsia City. We're also going to need Celadon, which is going to be, I think, Wood Elf, actually. I did say Wood Elf, didn't I? So let's change that to green. Where's my colours gone? There we go. So let's go for a green with that, and let's try and get one that we can actually tell the difference. So we'll have a green here. I'm going to have mountains like so, so you can't really get across from there to there. So that's going to be all foresty. Next, we need another white for Viridian City. So this is going to be a normal town. And somebody said something about doing Viking or just like normal human style stuff. But we're going to have that. Maybe not there. Maybe we'll move it over a little bit more here, and we'll have the Indigo Plateau up here, so it's sort of shielding it when you come up from that direction. We also have the Imperial style. I think I'm going to go for a pale blue for that. I'm not sure why, but we'll go for a pale blue. That's going to be kind of in the middle here-ish. So we've got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are 8 major cities at least. We do have an Oriental style, and I'm going to go that in pink because that's there. I'm going to paint over that one. So we're going to have an Oriental themed Japanese castle-y type area on this down here for Fuchsia City. So we really only need Viridian City is to be a style. Not too sure yet what to do. We'll see what you guys come up with, and I'll just sort of pick the ideas that I like. A few other small areas that I am going to plot out as well, and I'll go for a white, but we'll go for a smaller brush size. So that's smaller brush size. So we're going to have Lavender Town is going to be one of them, and we don't know whether to put Lavender Town either up here or down here. So 0.1 or 0.2 on Lavender Town. Let me know what you think. We're going to have Bill's Lighthouse. We're going to have Mount Moon, the Indigo Plateau. Pallet Town is going to be down here, which is a Hobbit type place. We've got Maiden's Peak, obviously. Diglett Cave needs to come out around here somewhere, so that's going to be a big system. We're going to have the Safari Zone, which I was thinking of making a jungly type thing. So I was thinking of having Aztec. Yeah, I was thinking of having an Aztec Mayan type style. Well, let me know what you guys think. Should this be Oriental or should it be the Aztec Mayan style town? We're going to have the Safari Zone close by, probably about there maybe. Somewhere smack bang in the middle of this little island, I think. And then, is there any other major places? I might think of more, you guys might also think of more. I'm going to save this so I can come back and edit it. And I'm also going to put all the, what's the word? Like label all of these so it's a little bit easier to understand, because at the moment we've got white dots everywhere. But yeah, so that's it for this video, for the explanation at least. If you want to stick around to see the Cinnabar Island preview in Minecraft, then do so. Apart from that, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so here we are in Minecraft, and this is the Orc Island that I've rendered out. As you can see, there's still a few bits that need fixing up. Obviously the terrain, we need to get rid of all grass. I'm not sure whether to smooth it out or not, because I kind of like the look of it being all messy. I think it kind of fits with the Orc style, but it might make it hard and annoying to build around. So we'll see. I'll put your comments below what you think about that. Do you want me to smoothen it all out, or just leave it as it is, or mess it up even more maybe? What do you think about the textures as well? At the moment, I've got it weighted, so there's 400% of this block, 400% normal dirt, and 200% of, soul sand. So that's kind of alright. And I've got it on a blob thing at the moment, which is a new thing I've used in World Painter. I've not used it before. And sometimes it looks really, really nice. Sometimes you get bits like this, and I don't think it looks as good. So I might change that and just do like a normal sort of mix instead of doing the blob thing. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. Over here we've got these small foothill mountain type areas. Really happy with the way these mountains turned out. They look really, really nice. We've got hardened clay and dark stone mixed in. And again, I used a different type of method for painting it on. I can't remember what it was called, but basically it was like layers, like a mesa, and you could change the rotation, and you could change the thickness, and loads of different stuff like that. So I managed to come up with something that looks really, really nice, I think, at least. Like here, for example, this bit of cliff looks really, really interesting and unique. Definitely wouldn't be able to get anything like this using World Edit or not successfully. Like, anyway, let me know what you think about it. I think it looks really nice. Some people might not. Some people might like to see a more the usual style of World Painter, where it's like a certain degree you get different textures and stuff like that. I quite like this, at least for this area anyway. I'm not saying I'm going to use this everywhere, but at least for this area, because it makes it look like the hardened clay is kind of like wet mud, and it's sort of falling down, and then where it's dead steep, like here, that's where you've got your stones showing through. I don't know, anyway. That's that. And then we also have the giant volcano that's on Cinnabar Island. This, I thought, looked really, really cool. Just in time, Monster bringing out the volcano block, so thank you very much for that. He didn't do it for me, but it's just worked out really nicely. So we've got the volcano. It is actually filled with lava in here, and I've tried to paint this lava on here using a low intensity brush, and it's gone down like these lava channels that I've obviously cut into the side of the volcano, and I think it looks really, really nice. So as you can see, here's the edge of the water, and it follows around. We do have, really, there's not much of this island is going to be built on except for this flatter area here, which is quite big. Like, is my render distance on far, or is it on normal plus? Yeah, so it's on normal plus. It's like 4 chunks less than far render distance, but you can see we're on the shore now, and we can't even see the top of the volcano. Like, if I just fly down here. So yeah, you can't really see the volcano from down there. It'd only be when you're sort of in the middle of the Orc City community area that you're actually going to be able to see. Well, you still can't really. You can see the shadow of it there. And this is on normal plus, so on normal render distance, you're probably not going to be able to see it until you're actually up here. But yeah, I think for this area we can have like goblin caves and stuff like that for a bit more of interest to this area, because apart from an orc camp city type area, there's not really going to be much else on this island. But yeah, I thought I'd show this off. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be doing this for a few different areas once I've sort of got it looking what I think is good and I've painted it and everything. I'm going to do a little video to get your guys' feedback on it, so that we don't bring the map out and then everyone's like, oh, it would have been good if we had this here, because there's nothing we can do about it when we get to that stage, apart from like world edit and stuff. But if I do a video and then you are all like, no, this needs changing, I'll be like, okay, we can go in, change that, bring the map back later, and hopefully everyone will be happy with it. But I'm getting really excited for this project. It's going to be a big and long project, so don't expect anything to get done super fast. I'm aiming to get the map completed and onto the server for about the end of February, maybe a little bit later than that, depends on how much free time I actually get, but that's my rough goal. It didn't actually take me that long to do this island, but then again, the island is quite small, and there's still a lot of small things that I need to fix, obviously, with the texture in here. So yeah, but if you're enjoying this series and you're looking forward to the project, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.